Hey there, you guys. So we're going to talk today about habits. Habits is going to be the theme of the day. And so I mentioned to you that we would be starting our week with that in order to sort of lay groundwork, if you will, for what our effort was going to be about this week. So just having a good week is amazing, right? But having a good week that's attached to changing and creating change for ourselves that is lasting and beneficial for us in some way is amazing, right? So we want to really elevate that. We want to manifest something great for ourselves. So I would say to you that you can pick lots of habits. I'll throw out some that are just like ideas. They are not things you have to do. It might be that you, I think I mentioned this, you might want to create a small meditation practice for yourself daily. Maybe you want to begin reading a book daily. Maybe so personal development. Maybe you want to start waking up earlier in the morning to have time to get settled, have some quiet time, make a cup of coffee, sit in peace and quiet, do some reading, do whatever it is you want to do. Maybe it's working out regularly, right? Maybe it's eating better, more regularly. Maybe it is something in my habit. A good habit that you might want to stop is having judgmental thoughts, right? So that could be another one that you were like, okay, instead of maybe creating something, maybe I want to ditch something. So you might have a goal or a habit that you want to create to enhance your life, and you might have one that you want to ditch. So I'm going to leave this as expanded as you want it to be, meaning that you get to pick, if you just want to focus on, I really definitely want you to pick one goal. If you want to pick two, that's totally up to you. The reason I start very small with setting goals is that we're more likely to be successful if we're not overwhelmed. If we get too many things on our plates that we're like, oh, I want to do this, that's great. You aren't probably as likely to succeed if you have a list of 5 things as if you have to focus on one. So that's why I say start with one goal that fits for you for where you are this week. And then know that the way to really create that habit, you guys, lasting change actually comes from consistency, or what I like to say, discipline. And so people will sometimes say that they're not motivated. So I'll hear people a lot in my office talk about motivation, also particularly related to fitness, which is also something I do. And so people will say, oh, I'm not really motivated to work out. And so we have to review why. Why did you start working out? What did you do it for? We have to kind of visit that. And we have to find within ourselves the ability to be disciplined about it, and not necessarily are we always going to feel like we want to do something, right? So habit changing is going to involve a lot of discipline, because 7 days of doing it's awesome sauce. Like I said, it's a great place to start. That's not the end of the road. That's the very tip of the iceberg. So in order to keep going, we want you to develop a system that's going to work for you and why to keep doing that. Really, most people say it takes between 21 days and 30 days to create a new habit in our lives. So so that's why I want you to have that frame of reference, that we're just taking just one little click of time out of that, right? To start developing something that really is meaningful and important to you. So that's what I'm talking about. Picking a habit's really important. Please pick something that's great for you. If you want to share that in our group, if it's not too personal, great. If it's too personal, like I said, you are your own best monitor. You bring what you're comfortable with to our table. And if that's not something you want to talk about, you don't have to. But it'd be great if I knew, at least, if you're willing to share with me, even if it's privately, it'd be great to know. So I know where your mind is at, so I can try to make sure I'm sort of helping maneuver around that and providing maybe some recommendations or suggestions or things along our week here that will help you keep moving. So that is what we're going to be doing. So again, we're starting with habits today. And so I want you guys to kind of get your brain around, what does habit mean? I can either create a new great one, or I can try to work on ditching something that I can see that clearly isn't enhancing my life. It's not making me better. And knowing that you have a safe and private space here to be talking and working on that. So again, working on that today with habits in mind, and giving yourself the best amount of love and space to create that change this week is really important. So we'll be doing things to kind of, like I said, keep insulating you, if you will, and building you up and giving you a strong base to keep working from. So that's your goal for today. Like I said, it's habit changing. I'm going to provide a little template for you guys in a little while. So you'll first listen to this. This is my video this morning. Then you guys will get a little kind of, not a worksheet, but a little handout that'll kind of prompt you to be thinking and defining your habit. And then I don't know whatever else magic I have for the end of the day. So that's where we're starting the rest of the week. And like I said, off we go. Welcome to Wellness Tribe. Welcome to my group. Let me know if you have questions, concerns, anything I can do to help. I'm happy to do that. I'm here for you. So we will stay in touch as the week goes on. Today, we're working on developing our habit.